He hasn't seen a whole lot today, but the one he did see was a nice shot from Horn. Is that Horn going for two, but not able to get a hold of it. And that's going to be shot off Pickles. And nice little thought there by the Wolverines is Timo I going to look, finds back door, and oh, Matthews not even knowing he blocked the shot. And Horn having a wide open chance there, but Matthews getting a big old calf muscle in the way, and the net's going to come off. Hey, so are we on now? Hello, Blue Devil Nation. I know it says there's only 2:17 on the clock. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties. We're only able to record the first part of the first period, but we're finally able to get the stream going. As right now you're seeing a 1-0 game with Blue Devils up against usually one of their tougher opponents on the season, the University of Michigan Dearborn Wolverines. And that goal came off the stick of John Horn with a nice assist from James Gents, the freshman. And the Wolverines have absolutely been dominating the last 10 minutes of the first period. Or the Blue Devils have been dominating the last 10 minutes of this first period. Allen calling it off. Putting some pressure on LaForest as LaForest getting that stick up a little high. One thing Blue Devils have been doing really well is blocking shots and getting in the passing lane so far. It's really starting to frustrate the Wolverines. Zvutas able to get a stick in there and then putting a little body on the captain, Grote. Now Grote going to try and take it in himself. And they're going to look for the rebound shot there. As Grote was looking for Lowry. Now Lowry's going to send that deep to Young. A little bit of a mix-up there. Now Lowry's going to get that puck up to Grote. His shot goes wide left, and that's going to be out. Cole Therian able to get a paw on it. Now 2-on-2. Looking to the slot. A goal by Patrick McGowan. Little bit of a tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row goal there with 36.1 seconds left in the first. Blue Devils up 2-0 in this first period. There's beautiful passing there from Therian, Thomas Walsh, and Patrick McGowan. Yeah, one of the most back-breaking goals is ones in the last minute of a period. Let's see how the Wolverines respond in the last 30 seconds here of this period. And coming back out for the second period. So Patrick McGowan getting the beautiful garbage goal there, a little tap in. And then Cole Therian getting the first assist, and Thomas Walsh getting the second one. So this shot's going to be tipped down by Magier. And at the end of the first, your Blue Devils are sitting pretty up 2-0, but that's still one of the hardest leads to keep in the game of hockey. So we'll be back in 20 minutes with the second period. All right, Blue Devil fans, we're back for second period hockey as Wolverines in an unfamiliar state against the Blue Devils, as they usually are winning these games. The Blue Devils have fought back a couple times to tie it up, but in the last few occurrences or games, Wolverines are usually going in the second period on top. Now Matthews has a little bit of room to run here. Drop pass to Seth Lasse, who had a chance there at the end of the period. But this top line for the Blue Devils is controlling the top line of the Wolverines, as they're able to get that out there. And Brock going to try and send that back in, but it's going to go off the left foot of Petterly. And now we're going to get a face-off right in front of the Wolverine bench. One's going to pop out. Grote able to pick it up in front of Pickles. Looks like it's going to be a high stick, though, on the Wolverines. Now Pickles complaining about the net a little bit, making sure it's stuck into the ice. Because I believe the Blue Devils use Predator pegs for all home games. A little bit better than your normal peg you'd see at a rink, as Blue Devils able to win that. Timo I is going to get that off and get a nice tip onto Pickles. And this puck's going to pop out. Horn's going to chase it down with pressure from West. Definitely showing that speed there, and it's going to be a nice reverse over to Allen, who's going to go try and go deep, and play was going to be on the receiving end there, as Grote's going to be the one that intercepts it, dumps it in, and comes back out. Now Cullinan able to strike that around with the elderly West. And Allen able to pick it up, get around, and finds Timo I. And that's going to pop out. Plays going far side. Horn tries diving for it, and just can't reach with that 6'3" frame. Wow. Wutas losing a stick on the play there, and that somehow goes wide left. Now French playing a little bit of ping pong here with O'Connell and Lowry. That one's going to get popped up into the netting. And this one's going to come to the left of Kroll. Now the Wolverines are buzzing a little bit here, which would definitely be expected after being down 2 in the hole here. Definitely a team that never stops fighting. And that's going to be a big body from number 44, Levi Young, on Barry Wogman.
But he's sitting, so okay, cool. He should be all right.
All right, cool, thank you. One of the student managers coming up to double check on the stream, as we were having a little bit of trouble there in the first period. But Davis able to find that puck, sends it back up to Brendan West. He's going to try and get around Allen. Allen able to keep that one out. Now Stow trying to send that out. Now Lukakin sends that back down to Colin West. Oh, Forrest putting some pressure on Stow, trying to get that up. And finally, the Blue Devils able to get that up with Ethan Grover putting a little bit of body there. And oh, looked like Thomas Walsh got railroaded there by a Blue Devil coming off the ice. That would have been a beautiful pass there. Now Colin West trying to send that back up, and it gets sent back down by Stawinski. And there's a weak shot by Grote from the point. Ends up going wide right. Now he's going to walk it, and that one gets blocked by Cole Therian. Therian definitely putting his body on the line so far today. Does that one somehow gets all the way through off the stick of McCarchuk? And the Blue Devils doing a really good job of cleaning the trash out in front of the net and helping Kroll out. Now Walsh with it on his stick. He's going to try and dump that in. Gets a quick change here is Patrick McGowan getting set down there. Giving a nice little love tap back to Grote. Now Priest, top line for the Blue Devils out again. Priest is going to put some pressure on. Now Grote just getting absolutely wrangled there by the Blue Devils. And we're getting a penalty here. Looks like another hook. Not sure who on. Looks like it's going to be on Eric Engdahl, the 6-foot junior from Bloomington, Minnesota. Let's see, so far the Blue Devils killed off the first penalty. There hasn't been a whole lot of penalties this game. And Ebert able to get a stick on that one and block it. Now Heyer putting a body on. He's going to chase down Grote, put a little pressure on him. Billy Brock going to try and send that to the slot, and that's going to be a goal by Lee. Power play goal for the Wolverines with 15:25 left in the second period and only 26 seconds into the power play. The game's going to be 2-1. Like I said before the end of the first, 2-goal leads are probably the hardest to defend in the game of hockey. Now Blue Devil team still getting excited. Trying to keep their boys in the game as the Wolverines definitely just got a nice shot of adrenaline into the system. And there's number 2 for the Wolverines. Jake Aslan, the right-handed freshman from Trenton, getting one for the Wolverines. And that's going to be Jake Aslan's second on the year. And now the Wolverines definitely showing back to their old pace as they were just getting dominated in that first period. Now we're back to an even score, 2-2. This one's going to be to the left of Kroll with Brock taking the face-off. And Rebecca able to tap that one into the corner, putting a body on Louse. And Timo I able to get that out. Now Luke Hockinen going down on the play after a little bit of a body. And Billy Brock trying to find one of his own to get his 4th on the year, but just ends up losing it off the heel of his stick. Now Matthews trying to get it in up top. Wutas trying to send it to the slot. Nobody was home. Now Brock getting fancy. And there's another one for the Wolverines, up 3-2. Seth Louse, who's been sneaking around all game, been a little dangerous, finally able to put one in the back of the net that just popped out right in front of him. It's going to be Seth Louse's 2nd goal on the year. Actually, Billy Brock getting his 4th on the year. Now the Blue Devils getting feisty. So this game just took a whole different meaning as we're back to a 1-goal game. Now Allen going to go through some chops on the timber. And able to get through, and Allen able to draw a penalty as he just took one in the mouth. With the high sticking rule, the NHL rules adopted, if there is any blood, it's technically a double minor and can turn into a 4-minute penalty. Now we're finally going to see the Blue Devils on the power play. But so far on the season, they're 9 for 25. Actually, sorry, 10 for 29. It's a pretty solid series right now, almost 30% on the year. Or actually a little bit over. Sorry, folks. And West trying to get fancy, ends up getting taken out, and Allen getting a little hip check on him from O'Connell. Now Therian getting bodied in the corner. And Timo trying to keep that in. Nicole Therian and Alec Allen able to help him out a little bit. Now John Horn's going to try and set up behind the net. Found Therian on the left side, who's looking for Wutas. Now Blue Devils able to finally just set up. Allen's going to take a ripper. Now Brendan West able to carry that into the Blue Devil zone. Wutas kind of drape him over him like a wet rag. Now Walsh with it coming down the right side. Going to carry it in deep behind the Wolverine net. And Heyer getting some sticks put on him. Now Lukakin putting a nice little shot in. That one's going to be stopped, but he's going to end up picking up his own rebound and going into the corner. And then getting bodied by a couple Devils there. Now Ethan Grover with it, sends it over to the left side. He finds Blake Heyer. Blake Heyer going to look top shelf onto that glove of Pickles. And that one a little shaky there for Pickles. And Pickles is going to stop this, and Wolverines able to kill off the penalty. Now with 11:31 left in the second period, the Wolverines are still up 3-2. Now Davis gets a little body from Stawinski. And as Lanian getting popped there by, it looked like, by Pillay. But this one's going to be far side from the Wolverine bench. Now, LaForest able to win that, but Timo I able to pop out with it. Sends that to the slot again, but nobody was home. Blue Devils having chances here for the backdoor goal. That one's going to come off Stawinski's stick, but he's able to get it out. Now Colin West getting fancy there, but ends up shooting that puck wide. That one's going to go back to the slot, and Davis getting the goal from LaForest. And Anthony Davis getting his second goal on the season. And the Wolverines are up 4-2, 10:48 left in the second. Now Colin West and LaForest getting the helpers on that one. Now the Wolverines are absolutely swarming the Blue Devil zone. Like a pack of wild wolves hungry for their next meal. And they've really came out this second period a completely different Wolverine team. And we're got a goalie change here. Looks like Noah Brandow, the 5'9" freshman from Columbia, Tennessee, getting a little bit of ice time finally today. Brandow's got 2 games played so far. Only letting in 2 goals on the season with an .818 save percentage. Looks like the ref talked about it. Now we're going to be in the Wolverine zone to the right of Pickles. Is going into the second. Blue Devils probably were thinking they were going to see Brennan Gutekunst, the backup goalie, who hasn't had a whole lot of playing time so far in his Wolverine career. And Patrick McGowan was trying to find somebody in the slot there. And Brandow thought he had Coltharian. Coltharian just gets absolutely booted. Little touch pass there. Patrick McGowan trying to get fancy, but got slapped silly by just about everything but his own family there. The Wolverine defense is going at him. Now it's going to be another hooking penalty, but this one's going to be on the Wolverines, as we can see if that Blue Devil power play can do anything to get them back in this game. And there's a big body by Coltharian. And Grote hanging on to Coltharian's stick there a little bit. Is this one still in the feet of Therian and Makarchuk? And Timo I just getting beat up a little bit here on this power play. Now Makarchuk going to try and send that up to the slot. And Seth Laus back putting in pressure. Now Allen going to carry it up on the power play. trying to go for the rebound, couldn't find it. Now, a minute left as the Blue Devils basically doing a wholesale change here. That one's going to pop up into the palm of Ethan Grover. Now James Jentz ends up taking that puck off sides. This one's going to be the far side, outside the zone for a face-off with 44 seconds left on the Blue Devil power play. Now Grover being cautious, tried to take it in. And that one's going to be dumped in by Wutas. Now Brando getting a little bit of puck play there. Finds Grover. Wutas able to slap that one in down the zone. Uh-oh. Billy Brock with a 1-on-0 chance here. And I'm not sure what happened there, folks. I honestly think that went 5-hole. But the ref saying it went off the post. Puck definitely went through the 5-hole, but I think Brando just got saved by the post there. And with 5 seconds left on the penalty for Petterly, Wolverines just losing out on a shorthanded goal there. Could have stretched this out to 5-2, and now we're back to even hockey. Rebecca's with it back behind the net. And Brandow able to get a body on that puck and able to keep it out in front of him. After going into the third period, if score stays the way it is, Coach Gaffney's definitely going to have a talking to with this team here, as they've let up 4 goals straight after coming out swinging in the first period, being up 2-0. Now Allen's going to drop this with Patrick McGowan. McGowan trying to go top shelf, and Pickles able to get a shoulder on there. It looked like Brendan Price almost got jumped into the Wolverine bench there a little bit on the backside of the play. This is still an absolute scrumble, but Cole Therian able to get a stick on it. Back into a scrum. Price going up top to Ebert. Ebert whiffing on it. That one's going to go back down deep. McGowan able to get a stick on it. So did Price. Price able to sneak it through. That one sneaks back open into the slot. West able to keep it moving forward with the help of Cullinan. Allen able to get that around. Now Therian can get some speed and keep moving. It pops back up, and West able to get it. So far this game, West has had a lot of puck luck. And that is one of the greatest attributes you could have as a hockey player. Now a bit of a scrum here. Is Lee able to keep that one tight? Now with 5:55 left in the second period, Blue Devils still trying to find a way to scratch back that lead they had. And this one looks like it's going to be outside of the Blue Devil zone. Brock still fighting around with it, sends it back up top to Magier. Now Horn without a stick, and Blue Devils trying to rush down as they are getting overpowered there a little bit by Magier. Body there by Wutas. O'Connell able to find Gavin Lowry. We haven't heard his name in a little bit. Now up to Young. And Young trying to go fancy with the topside goal like we saw from Horn early in the first. Now James Shentz chasing that puck in, and this is going to be stopped, and we're going to see a face-off over to the left of Pickles with 4:48 left in the second period. And Forrest winning another face-off. He's been pretty dominant in those so far this game. Colin West jumping all over the place, and Allen able to get a stick in to block that backdoor shot. And that puck's out. Now Walsh McGowan trying to put some pressure on. Allen able to keep the puck moving forward. Now it's deep in the Wolverine zone. Out there, ain't going to put a body on it, and that turn it into a scrum. Walsh able to try and keep that in. Davis sends it into the feet of Allen. Now Walsh able to send that to the slot, and again, nobody's home. And that puck interrupted by LeBar. And a little bit of a cheap shot there. And LeBar making his body felt. Definitely showing he wasn't happy there is Davis putting his stick up high into the face of number 13, the freshman George French. Now Engdahl losing a stick there, able to find it. And Walkman able to send that one out with a little bit of help of Engdahl. Brock sends this one over to Matthews. That one able to get dumped out. Price gonna skate for it. And Pickles coming way out of his net. Getting stripped, and that's gonna be an offsides on the Wolverines with 3:01 left as the physicality of this game's really starting to heat up. Allen able to keep that puck in front of him. Now Timo I sends it on deep on Pickles, hits him right in the chest and pops out. Now Brock having another chance at a breakaway, scored on the first one, passes, and Brando getting real big. An absolute scramble in front of the net. And Brando making some big saves there for the Blue Devils. This is not only the first, the second, and the third were all good chances by the Wolverines. Brock making the selfless play to pass over to Chance Matthews, sorry folks. And this one's going to be over to Brandow's left with 2:33 left in the period. Now the Blue Devils getting a little bit of sense of urgency. Sometimes the biggest motivation and mood changers can be big saves from the goalie, and that could really help turn a period or a game around with one big monster save. And Brando definitely helping there. Ebert with it. He's going to send that deep down. Finds Gents. Oh, Gents dropped Pickles and had it open top shelf and just lost the puck. That's the second time Gents has had a monster chance. Ebert putting a little bit of body there on Joey Cullinan. Wolverines looking for a lot of one-timers right here in the past 5 minutes. And the Blue Devils kind of able to get back to where they were in the first and start getting in the way of the passing lanes. And it's really showing, it's frustrating the Wolverines. And a little bit of a body put on, I want to say, number 13. That would be Blake Heyer there. Now Walsh going far side, has McGowan. McGowan pulls up short, looking for the quick shot for the rebound. And that one's going to be grabbed by Pickles with 42.2 left in the second period. And Blue Devils still trying to stay in this game right now. Blue Devils win this. Allen whiffs on the shot, but able to send it back down deep. McGowan putting a little body on. Now West trying to get around Allen. Allen gets the body on West. LeBar over there to save the day. Able to keep it going. Keeps it in front of him. Now LeBar has a chance here. Tried to send it to the slot. But McCarchuk able to keep it in that scrum. Now the Blue Devils 4-on-2, 5-on-2. And they're just going to go for a quick shot, and Allen able to slap that away. And 2-1, that's going to be the end of the period. Is Michigan wasting a solid 5-on-2 chance there as they caught the Blue Devils in the middle of a change. Well, after the second period, Wolverines having a heck of a period, putting 4 and getting the Blue Devils to pull Kroll and put in Brando. Brando's standing tall right now, but the Wolverines having a lot of pressure on the Blue Devils. So we'll be back after the break for the third period. And we're back with the start of the third as Blue Devils down 4-2 against U of M-Dearborn right now as Brock's going to palm that one and have another chance here. Tries to go backhand. Rando able to get that. That shot's going to go high into the left over the head of Brando. Now Petterly not able to keep that one in, but able to get it back to Luukkonen. Hire able to put a body on Seth Laus. Now Petterly back over to Luukkonen. Petterly going to take it back up himself. That shot's going to go wide left. Finds Horn, who finds Pillay. Pillay trying to find Timo I. He's been held pretty quiet today after having 2 hat tricks in back-to-back games and is leading the Blue Devils so far this season with 9 points on the year. Horn able to keep that one in, gets a shot on Pickles. Now LeBar able to get that back over the red line. Ref's going to wave it off, and the Blue Devils getting a quick change here. Now Lee able to tip that pass in. Now Brando going to send it around the far side to Ethan Grover. Now James Jentz, who's had chances all day, going to send that one into the glove of Pickles. That was finally Pickles able to keep track of James Jentz, who's dropped him twice so far today. Jentz finally able to get a shot off. The other 2 solid chances he's had, he's pretty much dangled Pickles' jock into the rafters. He just couldn't finish it. Now Jent's able to win that one, but the Wolverines swarms the Blue Devil defense. And French able to keep that puck in, or out of the Blue Devil zone, but then it gets slapped back in by Laurie. Looking for Wutas. And Magier able to keep that one in. Now Young able to swing that run around to the side, and Blue Devils able to finally get that puck out off the stick of Grover. And now we're getting a wholesale change, and Pickles fumbling that pass. Therian able to pick it up. Missing past the Walsh. Now it's dumped into the Wolverine zone. Rebecca sends that one back deep. Finds McGowan. McGowan losing it on the backhand. And that one's going to be dumped into the hand of Jake Stawinski. Ironic thing for Jake Stawinski, he's playing a lot of his former teammates, the people that were in the program of the Metro Jets, with looking over the Wolverine bench. A lot of junior players, a lot from both the NA3 level team and the USPHL league for the Metro Jets. And now Wes having a chance here. That's going to be broken up by Allen. Allen still able to get a stick on that, taking it away from Davis. This is the bar holding his hamstring there. Not exactly see what's able to happen there real quick. But he's able to walk away on his own power. Now Wogman coming out for LeBar. Now Petterly chasing it down. Back out is the top line for the Blue Devils. They have done pretty solid and frustrating this Wolverine offense. Colin West has been really pressuring the Blue Devils tonight. Him and his brother have been using their speed to get around the Blue Devil offense. And Engdahl just absolutely palming a Wolverine onto their back. Like he was trying to put a stiff arm straight out of Monday Night Football. And what a rip by Timo I there. And the Blue Devils looking more like they did in the first period as Sean Pillay sends that back to Timo I. That one's going to be up and over top into the ceiling, and we're going to get a stoppage play here with 5:29 left in the third. And if you're still with us, folks, we're almost hitting midnight tonight, 2 minutes away, and we still got 15:30 left in this last period of the game. And I walked over to the other arena to see how the D3 team is doing against Miami, Ohio. Right now they're down after 2, 3-1. Is Brock getting that puck smacked away from him. And Ebert able to get that puck away, but Grote able to get a shot off the loose puck. Brock finds Grote. Timo I just putting his body on the line tonight for the win for the Blue Devils. Is Matthew able to take a little bit of a beating to get the puck around. And that's going to be a penalty on Matthews, I think. Putting Allen in a bit of a headlock. And now we're going to see a power play for the Blue Devils. See if they can get a goal off this and spark a comeback. Yep, and that one's going to be a penalty on Chance Matthews. An Allen Park, Michigan native. We've heard his name a little bit tonight. And the Blue Devils able to win the draw. This shot's going to be able to be kept in, almost kept in by Grover, but oh, a little bit of a messed up pass there. Wutas, the freshman defense. That one's going to be ripped up into the roof off the shot of Walsh. But Wutas is actually from West Kelowna, Canada. A lot of Canadian boys playing in this game today between both the Blue Devils and UM-Dearborn. And Blue Devils able to win that draw. Wutas sends that over. Finding higher, able to get a shot. Pickles didn't even know it hit him. Now Walsh trying to send that down deep, finds it in his feet, able to kick it out. And that one's going to be dumped down with 1:08 left in the Blue Devil power play. Now Brando able to kick that one off the glass and out of the Blue Devil zone. Now Horn trying to get a stick on it, barely tapped it. Finds Therian, who just couldn't keep it moving. Therian intercepts again. And Timo I taken down by Pickles there. Now Allen gonna take it himself. Sends it to the slot, looking for Horn for number 2. Can't find it. Allen able to keep that puck in. Oh, Horn with another chance. That one's gonna slide through 5-hole. That one's gonna pop out. right onto the stick of Allen. Allen with a little bit of room to shoot. Gets the shooting lane, but can't take the shot. Going to try and cycle it back down, and they were looking for Matthews. And this one's going to be stopped. Wolverines going for a quick change here. And Allen going to hold it. Let the Blue Devils get fully changed. Finds Rebecca. Rebecca going to go far side. Was looking for Hire. Hire wasn't ready. And the Wolverines really using that far side blue line and shot there for Price. Finally, the throw back to the slot pass for the Blue Devils. Someone's home, and Pickle's able to keep them out of the pickle jar there. Feel like a good pun. Now with 11:59 left, Blue Devils still down 4-2 to the Wolverines in the third period. And Sawinski able to send that back into the corner. And a body put on O'Connell by Engdahl. Hire able to try and keep. Hire end up doing it himself. Keeps everybody in, but now he's going to go for a quick change. Now Brock with it again. And that one's going to be sent back out by Horn. Horn definitely making his presence felt today. As that puck's bouncing around like a hot potato at a family reunion. Finally settles it down, and now that Brock's going to somehow find that on his stick. And Petterly is going to try and set up. Going to get chased from behind the net. Sends it over to Billy Brock, who finds it, trying to go far side, but that's going to be intercepted. And then popped around. Petterly able to pick it up, get it to Colin West. Colin West trying to go to the slot, but that's broken up by Wutas. Now Wutas going to take it himself. Going to look far side and ends up getting blocked, goes far right. James Jensen, Wutas working pretty solid together here on the offense. And the ref saying James Jents didn't touch it, so that's going to be an ice. This one's going to come to the left of Brando. He's done a pretty solid job since coming in, keeping the Blue Devils still in this game and holding that Wolverine team to a 2-goal lead. And Wolverines winning another faceoff off the stick of LaForest. He's been really dominant in the faceoff circle today. Now Colin West still trying to get fancy there. And the Wolverines, oh, that's going to be a nice tripping call. Now Jents and Wutas had a chance there after Allen getting tripped up. Allen's been jumping up a lot into the play late in that second, early in the third. LaForest getting a tripping penalty there. And the Blue Devils have another chance at a power play. Now Therian, Horn trying to go far side, and Timo I couldn't get a hold of it. And Allen able to keep that play from going anywhere, able to break it up, which he's been doing a lot so far this game and getting his stick in the passing lanes. Now Allen up to Horn, who's got speed. Timo I able to dump that in for him. Now Lee not able to get a good backhand on that. Timo I able to come away with it out of Lee's feet. I'm not 100% sure where the puck is, folks, but I think Pickles got lucky because I think everybody in the ring thought that was went through 5-hole and into the back of the net. That's first time on the power play so far today. We've really seen the Blue Devils kind of control the zone. Out with 1:13 left. Let's see if they can take advantage of where they're at. And Brock going to try and skate it himself. And Walsh able to get a stick on it. Now Grover. Butas to Walsh. Walsh going to send this into the corner, try and wrap around and find Gents. Higher now. Over to Walsh, trying to look back door, nobody home. Now Brando going to step out of the crease, pick this up. Grover going to pick it up. A little bit of light pressure from Matthews. Now Price going to try and go in between Matthews' feet. Gents is going to be the one that's going to end up picking up that pass. Now Ebert finding Allen. Allen going to try and go up top, but Petterly intercepting. Now Allen able to get another stick in on it, finding some speed. Now Petterly going to break that play up, and it's going to pop back out over to Allen. Now Ebert tried to keep that in, and Engdahl going to chase down Matthews here, able to take him down with the big shoulder from the right side. Now Brandon West with it. He's been very comfortable with the puck on his stick today. That one's going to pop out, and Petterly with it. Now getting a little bit of pressure from McGowan. Now Matthews just tips that one deep into the Blue Devil zone. Now Ebert with it. Bounce Price. And again, the Wolverines connect on that far right side blue line pass. They've been doing it the whole game, and it's been working really well for them to gain zone entry. And Horn trying to pop that one out, and it goes up top. With 6:06 left, this puck's going to come to the right of Noah Brando. Freshman doing pretty solid since coming in for Spencer Kroll. Rebecca ends up with this puck off the draw. He's going to take it around, slap it around the glass. And Billy Brock able to keep that puck in, but still bouncing up in the air. And Sawinski going to swat that down like a fly over a plate of potato salad. Zlanian going to skate that in himself, doesn't go behind, and that's going to be an icing on the Wolverines. And this one's going to probably come down to the right side of Pickles. And looks like we're going to get a quick timeout here by U of M-Dearborn. And as we wait for the end of this timeout here. Blue Devils really starting to look like they did in the first period and have started getting really started to keep control now. Not really sure why U of M Dearborn wanted to take a timeout there. As they're up 4-2 with 5:41 left. I understand that Wolverines are starting to gain control again, but obviously the coach for UMD saw something he didn't like with his players and wanted to change it up real quick and settle them down. Now Grote able to find LaForest. Finds Brendan West, but then Brendan taking a nice shot there. Nice shot on Pickles from Gents. And LaForest getting taken out there. And Wutas is, we're going to have a penalty potentially here. On number 13, I thought that was Blake Heyer, but it wasn't. So it could be one of the newer players, the freshman, finally getting a start for the Blue Devils here. I'm sorry, that's George French. I've been calling his name all night long. The freshman from Erie, Pennsylvania. So this one's going to wrap around off the shot. Sawinski not able to get a big paw on it. Sawinski still able to control some of that scrum from his knees with no stick. Now Grover going to put some pressure on Brock. Sawinski with the chance here. And Grote able to smack that one away. Speed not being one of Sawinski's strong suits, but solid defenseman. Well, I wouldn't say absolute speed isn't a weakness either. But here's a chance for Brendan Price, who does have some jets. And again, Pickles getting dropped by a Blue Devil forward. And now Allen, 2-on-2 for the Blue Devils. And that puck's going to get blocked wide by Matthews. Now 50 seconds left in the Wolverine power play. Blue Devils killing off 2, I believe, so far today, as I believe the Wolverine first goal came on a power play. Gents putting some pressure on. Down on Magier and Matthews. Now Sawinski able to swat that away from O'Connell's stick. Now Gents. She's been absolutely pressure dominant so far in the offensive zone for the Blue Devils. Trying to find someone in the slot. Sawinski's going to go weak side. And still nobody home. Therians comes away with that. Going again. Sawinski double taps it. Still not able to pump it home. Now Rebecca trying to get that out. And Colin West looking back door. And Brando able to be a wall again for the Blue Devils. Now 2:48 left. And coach is going to question what I'm questioning right now. Are we going to see Brando get pulled in these last 2 minutes and 48 seconds? And Blue Devils able to come away with this. Horn, who had the first one for the Blue Devils, sends that back to the slot. Timo I was able to get a little bit of a piece on it. but couldn't send it home. Looking weak side for Bryce Ebert, the former forward turned D for the Blue Devils. And Brock getting sent for a ride there. Nice little 360. This one is going to come to a stop right in front of the Blue Devil zone on an offsides. Now Ebert's going to send that back to strong side. And McCarchuk able to get it. Now Grote. Back to McCarchuk and a big body there from Grover. And Laus got dumped there by Ebert. That one's going to be tipped wide. Laus giving Ebert a little bit of love on the backside of that play. That one's going to hit the stick of West. Now, West getting hit there, holding his knee, but now looking for the pass, and that's going to be a blocked pass by McGowan. Now Therian with the shot here. That one's going to get low rebound shot. McGowan's going to try and jump that one back out, but intercepted by Brendan West. That's going to be offsides on Patrick McGowan. Blue Devils getting a little desperate here with 1:21 left. Now Priest trying to get it through, does. Gents putting a body on. Now Chase down higher, able to get around him. Gets a shot off from the knee. Allen trying to swat at it. Now Colin West trying to carry it in himself, but LaForce tries to support him. That ends up getting out off the stick of Rebecca. Now O'Connell able to get that over to Magier and get dumped in. Now LaForce puts a body on Rebecca. Now Davis dumping it back down to West. Now Petterley is going to dump that one in on Brando. A little bit of a weird bounce. Brando letting it down. Allen gets that back over to Rebecca. Rebecca's going to look deep, finds Filet. Has Timo I open in the slot, trying to go backhand. It's in! Blue Devils able to score with 13.8 left. Off the Allen and Pelé pass, and Timo I finally able, can't speak, too excited, guys. Timo I finally able to find the back of the net, as he's been shut down a lot today and really trying to put his body on the line to get the Blue Devils this win. Now let's see what the Blue Devils are going to do with 13.8 seconds left, see if they're going to pull the goalie. I'll play with it. And Allen just getting tossed, and Blue Devils are going to pull the goalie, and this one's out. And now there's going to be a face-off to the left with 3.4 seconds left in the third. And that's the end of the game. University of Michigan, Dearborn Wolverines end up beating your Blue Devils 4-3 in a tight one today. As the Blue Devils tried coming back and fought hard, but still just not enough gas in the tank to get it done. They're going to be playing U of M tomorrow. in Canton, I believe, at the Arctic Edge at 7:20. The ref just calling it, saying, hey, let's get out of here. It's late. But for my producer and TD, my name is Alex Johnson. We want to thank you for watching the stream today, and we hope to see you again, folks.